Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and welcome to another video. A video that has been many months in the making. Not intentionally, though. I actually filmed it all in the matter of about an hour or so. However, I thought I lost the footage. So in April of this year, April 2018, around the same time I started to envision the Project Redneck server, a video I did last week, I also received something in the mail, a white PlayStation 3, a fat model from Japan. I was very excited about it, and I decided to make a video on the topic, explaining why I bought it, and why I was so excited about it. I wanted to test it. I recorded the whole thing, and then I lost the footage. I thought I accidentally deleted it, or maybe formatted over it, and it turns out I didn't. I just misplaced the card. I have two identical SD cards, and the one I thought I had the footage on was the wrong one. I ended up finding the other one, plugging it into my computer to see what was on there, and realizing that, yes, this video I filmed in April can finally be edited and released here in September of 2018. So it's been many months in the making, and I'm really happy to finally release it. So the video quality is not that great, and the audio quality is pretty abysmal, but I hope that you folks will still enjoy it. Until next time, I don't know why I'm saying goodbye. I was about to do a video closing, because I'm technically going to be done recording after this. What I should be doing, though, is sending you off to that video. Don't go anywhere. It's going to play once I shut up. Here it is. Just do it.
Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees. Welcome to Howdy, folks. And today, we are going to open up this lovely box here, all the way from Japan, which contains my new PS3 white console, and I'm going to explain to you why I bought one from Japan and tell you where I got it, and we're going to make sure that we got a good deal here and I didn't just spend a bunch of money on a paperweight. Alrighty, well, before we get started, let me go ahead and apologize for any potential video or audio problems. I'm not really sure how people get the camera directly over top of them during these unboxings, but this is as good as I could do. Also, the mic's at a funky angle. It's not actually aiming at my face, but hopefully this will be good. Alrighty, so let's open this thing up. I guess first off, why did I buy a white PS3 from Japan? Well, I wanted a white PS3 because I started collecting white consoles kind of in the middle of last year. I sort of made the transition over and realized that would be interesting, and we could talk more about that maybe later in a different video or later in this video. I know most of you clipped on this. Clipped on it? Did you clip on this? You clicked on this because you wanted to see the white Japanese console, and I feel like that's the most important part of the video. You got to deliver on people's expectations. Otherwise, they get irritated. They start yelling, clickbait, clickbait. Like, even if you get to the point of the video, in the video, I have no idea how to get this thing open. I am opening it upside down. Kind of realized that. But, you know, I've already started, so I got to see this through. So yeah, this actually got here pretty quick. Shipping said it might take up to 3 weeks for it to be shipped and then arrive, but it's been, I think, less than a week. I think I ordered it on Wednesday or Thursday, and it arrived on Wednesday, so possibly a week. Very well packaged. That's always nice to see. I bought a lot of things on eBay, which is also where I purchased this. I noticed that there's a certain eBay smell to some of these things, and you might think, oh, it's packaging, but no, I've unpackaged many things from many places, and there is a very unique eBay smell, which doesn't make any sense, because, of course, eBay doesn't sell these items. They're all sold from individual sellers, but still, you know, it doesn't defeat the fact that there is an eBay smell, and I don't know what people are doing. Okay. My gosh, this thing is very well packaged. I appreciate that a lot. By well packaged, I do mean that there's just a bunch of bubble wrap, but that's good. Well, there's layer 1 removed. We're a step closer. Ugh, I'm a bit manhandly here with the darn thing. You can actually now see that it is in fact a PlayStation. Before, I would have forgiven you if you thought that it was just a bundle of bubbles. I've made it this far without breaking anything. I'd like to keep that. Oh, okay. All right, there's 2 layers of plastic. Well, that's actually good. It keeps things like the controller here, and the power and standard video cables that it came with. Keeps it from scratching the actual console if there's a layer of plastic in between them, so that's good. Oh, okay. There we go. And giving it a quick look over. Smell test. Yeah, smells like eBay. Oh my gosh. It is clean in there. I really expected this to be super dusty. But based on what I can see through these vents, they must have taken this thing apart and cleaned it spotless. It looks really good. There are some scratches here on the top. They're pretty subtle. I think these marks here might be dirt. Yeah, those can be removed. I don't even know if you can see those. But there is some scratches. I don't know, that might be... I can't tell if that's actually scratches, though, if that's dirt. It might be scratches with dirt in it, that you can just kind of, you know, get the dirt out, and then you can't really notice the scratches. Yeah, that's starting to go away. Okay, yeah. So I'm sure if I gave this like a quick alcohol swab, I don't know if you can see those scratches, but I'm sure they'd go away. This looks really good. So the PS3 tamper sticker is still there. But I'm telling you, it's clean in there. They must have taken this apart. Maybe replace the sticker. We need to turn it on to make sure it works, but I don't know, it's looking pretty good. I'm not too sure about this power plug. It's got this strange ground off to the side here. Is that standard in Japan? Fortunately, if you live in the US, Japan uses the same energy regulations, standards, 120 volt as we do. If you live in Europe, of course, you're going to want to get an adapter if you buy one of these from Japan. I'm not going to use this cable, though, because I don't have that for a ground. I'm just going to go get a regular 3-prong, because it's just a standard, you know, same thing you'd use on a PC power supply. And I've got a ton of these. Okay, I am back. I got a USB cable for the controller, because it doesn't look like it included... Oh, no, oh my gosh, they did. Yeah, there's one right there. But now I've got 2. Got a regular 3-prong power adapter there. As well as, I think we'll hook this up to HDMI. Make sure that works. Okay, power is in, HDMI is in. Cars are driving past my window. Get the controller out of here. And I wonder if it'll work. Out of the box it comes on. I don't know if you can see the lights flashing up there. Console's not coming on though, so we probably need to synchronize the controller. Hit the power button though. Oh, you know what? Gotta flip the switch on the back. Oh. Oh, listen to that sucker hum. Yeah. Oh, it got real quiet. But do we have a video signal? Do we have anything? Oh! Let's switch over to the PC. I've got a capture card hooked up already, so let's just try it. Alrighty, well, as it happens, my capture card doesn't like the current output of the PS3. It's not the HDCP problem that's always played to the PS3. It's actually just the output resolution right now because it's on standard, and my capture card only really likes high definition. So we're going to go through setup with y'all set up here next to me like my best friends. Just imagine your face on this camera here and work with me on this one. So we've got it hooked up, and I have no idea what I'm looking at here, but I'm hoping we can just scroll up here and find Espanol. I live in Texas, so I can make that work. But let's go with American, US, English. Good old classic American. Press start. By the way, it was synchronized. Once the console was on, I turned the controller back on again, and it hooked up as player 1. However, X isn't working. Of course X isn't working, because it's going to be circle. Because it's Japanese, obviously. X is back, circle is enter. An available HDMI device was detected. Do you want to output video in Yes, I do want to use HDMI, please. Sweet. Alright, we're going to see what happens here. Boom! That looks brilliant. Yeah, I want to continue with that. Let's see if we can get the capture card working now, because if we can, that would be great. I'm going to guess that the black screen is a sign that no, we cannot. The way you get past HDCP is you just use a splitter. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I don't even have the splitter plugged in right now. I have to go review my setup. Boom! Uncharted Drake's Fortune. Okay, here we go. This is the moment we've all been waiting for. Is it going to shout over the speakers? Oh, that was strange. Why did the... Oh, TVs... Ah, it's reverted to 720. Naturally, of course it has. I mean, I see that little coin spinning around in circles there, and I think that means that it's working. But perfect. The game saves date. Okay, so even in the game, the back and forth are reversed. Good gosh. Can confirm. Audio is working. Okay, alright, looking good. Can we skip the movie? Yeah, let's just skip right into there. Oh, right. Confirm buttons are reversed. You know, I just played through Drake's Fortune not all that long ago on the PS4, and I'm already right back into this. Like, I feel like I could play this entire game all over again. In fact, I might, just while I'm sitting here, you know, making sure that all this works. Might as well just play the whole thing, why not? You know what? It's come to my attention that the test is over. I think you and I can agree that the PlayStation is in fact working. Let's shut all this down and discuss why I bought this. So while shopping for an Xbox One here in 2016, I think it was, the cheapest one that I could find on eBay turned out to be a white one. I think it's the Sunset Overdrive version. And so I bought that, I set it up in the office, and it worked because it matched my white PC tower. And I started getting other consoles, and it started to irritate me, and I know this is dumb. I'm not saying that it isn't. But it started to irritate me that they weren't all one color. And I decided I should probably try to unify, and black consoles are easier to find. There's a lot more of them out there, especially for the last couple of generations. In North America, most of the consoles are standard black, you know, a couple of exceptions. And those would have been the easiest ones to get. Also, this is causing issues. I'm sorry about that. Just turn that away for a moment. Anyway, I, around that time, was also looking to start collecting video games and video game hardware and video game memorabilia. However, I don't have a lot of money, so getting like a massive CJR-style game room or like a Metal Jesus Rocks or anything like that was kind of out of the question for me. And I know that there's economical ways of going about collecting large video game collections, but I decided to focus in on something very small, very specific, something doable, and I ended up going with collecting white consoles. So right now on the other side of this wall that the monitors and everything are mounted to, there is another room where I've got my computers and all of my consoles set up, and the reason they're in that other room is to keep temperatures down in this room, so I can play in here comfortably while all the heat's being piped down to that other well-ventilated room, but still a lot warmer. So in that other room right now, and I'm going to try to do them all off by memory. I'm not entirely sure if I can do this, but I have a white PS2 Slim, a white PS1, I have a Dreamcast, which standard is white, Xbox One, the Xbox 360, PS4 Pro, PS3, Original Fat Edition, Wii U, and Wii. I think that's what I've got, and all of those are white, except for the PlayStation. The PlayStation I have in there is a fully backwards compatible fat model. I say fully, I don't know if it can play all PS2 games, but it can play a lot of them, and it's a fantastic console. It runs just fine. It stands out in the collection. So I wanted to get a white PlayStation 3. The problem is, in North America, there was only one model released, and that was the white Super Slim, which you can find places. If you want to get it kind of yellowed, they've yellowed a bit. I don't know why, but most of them you can find at a reasonable price have kind of yellowed. You can pay more if you want to get a not yellowed Super Slim, but then you're still getting a Super Slim, which some people have issues with, some people don't. Personally, I don't mind it. It's just, I don't want something yellow. And also, I kind of prefer the fat PS3, the original, the one we got here. So I'm not sure where all these models were released. I know that in Japan, for sure, the white full fat model was released, as well as the white Slim, so the first generation Slim. I can't find them anywhere in North America, online, in stores. I assume that they're Japanese only release. And if you want one, you can buy them from Japan. I'm going to throw a link in the description to the seller I bought this one from. It's not an endorsement or anything like that. It's just, if you're looking for one, they have more. There's a ton of sellers on eBay, though, selling these, so shop around, you know, find one with good reviews, and if you want to buy one, just know what you're getting yourself into. Keep in mind that it's going to have Japanese power, so 100 to 120 volt. Make sure that that's good for where you live. Anyway, I didn't want to get a Super Slim, so I went ahead and I took a chance, and I ordered one of these. It got here in about a week, which was madness. I thought it would take a lot longer. It's working, it looks good. The inside looks spotless, just looking through the cracks in the back. I didn't see any dust or anything, and that's amazing. And I'm very happy with my purchase. I'm going to go plug this in there and finally complete my white console collection, which is going to be fan-flippin'-tastic. So what's next on the list of things to get? Well, I've always wanted, car driving past, I've always wanted a GameCube. Growing up, I wanted a GameCube. And when it comes to white GameCubes, there's a couple of models. I think there's a pearl white one that was released in Europe, and there might have been another one, a slightly different color white, maybe I'm wrong, but released in Japan. But in North America, we didn't get that. And I cannot find those online. I would happily buy one online, but I cannot find them. So I have got a donor. I say donor, I paid $20 for it, but it's going to become a donor GameCube that is in really rough shape. It's a black model. It's been dinged and chipped, and it's not looking good. And with a little bit of elbow grease, I'm going to try to turn it into a white GameCube. And that might be the next video that we see here, if I can get it working. Actually thinking of plasti dipping it first, so we can get an idea of what we want white and what we don't want white, like what we might want gray or black or whatever. And then after getting it assembled and looking at it with the plasti dip, then going back, peeling the plasti dip off, and then painting it. We'll see. But until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!